Oscar-winning director Steven Spielberg has made his 34th feature film, Disclosure Day. It opens on Friday, and he talked about it with Ben Mankiewicz for CBS Sunday Morning. Disclosure Day explores what would happen if all the evidence about UFOs and alien life was released to the entire world, and it proved we are not alone. Here's part of their conversation that didn't air on Sunday morning.
Think about this. When the great unknown is actually known by some, but not known by all of us, it's that inequity that got me to write the story for Disclosure Day.
I sense a different degree of passion about this. Like, you're very pleased with how this came out.
Yeah, I am. I mean, the movie for me is a summation of my life in science fiction, which is started when I was 17 years old.
Disclosure Day is part chase flick, part 70s thriller, and part big tech conspiracy, all colliding to make it a sci-fi story for a cynical modern audience. You're credited, story by Steven Spielberg, screenplay by David Koepp. So this story is yours. You wrote it, and where'd you write it?
I just wrote it the summer of 2023. I just sat down and spent 2 months writing. I wrote a 50, 60-page single-space story.
But literally, where did you write it? Like, on what manner did you write this?
On my iPad.
Right? In the little notes section of your iPad.
Well, you know, everybody has it, right? We have a notes section.
Yeah.
That's where I wrote it. And then I printed it out and would read it and then go back to my iPad again.
It's pretty great.
Thank you, Steve Jobs.
The cast is led by Emily Blunt.
Good morning, Kansas City. Let's take a look at today.
Playing a meteorologist who inherits sudden gifts that she does not understand.
I think it's a two-hander, but I also think it's an ensemble movie. I think it's very well balanced between Coleman Domingo's character, Colin Firth, and Josh, and Emily and Eve Hewson, and then Wyatt Russell's terrific and really funny.
Yeah, I laughed a lot. Like, this is funny.
Yeah, well, you know, life is funny sometimes, and especially when you paint yourself into a corner. You need laughs because of the tension. You got to give the audience a chance to not stress themselves into a nervous breakdown while they're watching any film.
Spielberg calls Disclosure Day a bookend to his 1977 blockbuster, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. But the universal curiosity he expresses in both movies dates all the way back to a starry night, roughly 70 years ago.
I was about 5 or 6 years old. I was living in New Jersey. And when your father comes in the bedroom and wakes you up from a sound sleep and puts you in a car, and I kept saying, "Dad, what is it? What is it?" He said, "It's a surprise." And he stopped at a big park, and it was the Perseus meteor shower. And that was the beginning of my love affair with the sky. I remember how shocked I was, but I also remember seeing these points of light darting across the sky, you know. And I just remember thinking that was one of the most extraordinary things I had ever seen.
He's been exploring the extraordinary ever since. Do you think that there are aliens here? And do you think they might still be here?
Based on the circumstantial evidence of everything that I've gathered throughout my whole life and all the testimonies in Congress that I've heard, I absolutely think that they have been here and they are here. And who knows, maybe they've always been here.
Have you ever had any sort of paranormal event in your life? Nothing?
Isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
I deserve that.
I
deserve a sighting. Man, I need a sighting. I mean, I'm an ambassador for these guys, and they haven't shown themselves to me. I don't get that.
Yeah, that's a great point. Well, they're listening now, so maybe they'll.
I hope so.
Be careful what you ask for, Steven Spielberg. They're going to be knocking at your door. I love everything he does.
Yes.
He is such a class act and so good at what he does.